President Donald Trump says he is pausing Project Freedom roughly 48 hours after it went into effect. The U.S. military operation was meant to help guide commercial ships through the Strait of Hormuz. But with Iran threatening to escalate attacks, just two of roughly 1,500 vessels made it through. Trump now turning his focus to potential negotiations. Here's ABC's Christian Cordero.
Despite saying the U.S. military's efforts to help get commercial ships through the Strait of Hormuz are on pause, President Trump today is again trying to up the pressure on negotiations with Iran by writing on social media, if they don't agree to a peace deal, the bombing starts. Iran's foreign ministry spokesperson told its state TV the U.S. proposal is under review, but that the issue of future nuclear weapons is not currently under discussion. In a social media post today, Trump threatens Operation Epic Fury will only end after an agreement, contradicting what Secretary of State Marco Rubio said just yesterday, that the military operation that launched February 28th is over.
The president notified Congress, we're done with that stage of it.
The ceasefire between Iran and the U.S. went into effect 1 month ago, though has been tested repeatedly, specifically around the Strait of Hormuz. Iran insists it has control over the strait. In challenging that, the U.S. says it issued a naval blockade to stop ships to and from Iranian ports, and more recently to help guide vessels around potential sea mines. The operation, dubbed Project Freedom, lasted 2 days, helping just 2 commercial ships pass through the strait of the roughly 1,500 stranded. Today, Iran's Revolutionary Guard wrote on social media that it will allow transit to continue now that it says U.S. forces have backed down. But maritime traffic still shows the strait effectively closed. The ripple effect? Gas prices in the U.S. have passed $4.50 for a gallon of regular, according to GasBuddy.
Even if there were to be a ceasefire that is durable with the opening of the Strait of Hormuz today, tomorrow, next week, it's not going to be a change in the oil market structure itself, and we will still see gasoline prices going up.
Christian Cordero, ABC News, Washington.
President Trump goes to China next week to meet with Xi Jinping. Iran's foreign minister, meanwhile, is in Beijing right now, meeting with his counterpart, who said China is willing to play a greater role in restoring peace.